Welcome to Artificial Intelligent Finances. Today we look at the dark side of AI. So sit back, relax and enjoy as we proceed. The Cambridge Analytica scandal, the dark side of big data and AI. Part 1, the rise of Cambridge Analytica. Cambridge Analytica was a British consulting firm that specialized in data analysis and strategic communication. The company was founded in 2013 as an offshoot of SCL Group, a military contractor that had worked on psychological operations for governments and militaries around the world. Cambridge Analytica was initially known for its work in political campaigns, particularly in the United States and the United Kingdom. In 2015, Cambridge Analytica was hired by the Ted Cruz presidential campaign to provide data analysis and targeted advertising. The campaign was successful, and Cambridge Analytica gained a reputation as a rising star in the political consulting world. The following year, the company was hired by the Donald Trump presidential campaign to provide similar services. Cambridge Analytica's methods were controversial, as they relied heavily on data analysis and psychological profiling to target voters with specific political messages. The company claimed to have developed a sophisticated algorithm that could predict personality traits based on Facebook likes and other online activity. This allowed the company to build detailed profiles of voters and target them with personalized political ads. Part 2, the Facebook scandal. The Cambridge Analytica scandal began with a quiz app developed by Alexander Kogan, a psychology professor at the University of Cambridge. The app, called This Is Your Digital Life, was a personality quiz that collected information on users and their friends. The app was installed by over 270,000 Facebook users, who agreed to share their data in exchange for taking the quiz. However, Kogan had also accessed the data of the users' friends, without their consent. This allowed him to collect data on up to 87 million Facebook users, which he then sold to Cambridge Analytica. This data included information on users' likes, interests, and other activity on the social media platform. Facebook became aware of the data breach in 2015, but failed to take action at the time. In 2018, the scandal exploded when it was revealed that Cambridge Analytica had used this data to build psychological profiles of voters and target them with political ads. The revelation sparked widespread outrage and calls for greater regulation of tech companies. Part 3, the fallout. The fallout from the Cambridge Analytica scandal was significant. The incident highlighted the power of big data and AI in politics, and the risks associated with the misuse of personal data. It also raised concerns about the influence of foreign actors in political campaigns, particularly in the United States. The scandal prompted investigations by governments and regulators around the world. Facebook faced a massive backlash from users and regulators, with calls for greater transparency and accountability in the use of personal data. The incident also led to greater scrutiny of tech companies and their data privacy policies, with many calling for stronger regulation of the industry. Cambridge Analytica filed for bankruptcy in 2018, following the scandal. The company's reputation had been irreparably damaged, and many of its clients had abandoned it in the wake of the scandal. The incident served as a cautionary tale for the tech industry, and a reminder of the need for responsible and ethical use of AI and personal data. Part 4, Lessons Learned. The Cambridge Analytica scandal was a wake-up call for the tech industry and governments around the world. It highlighted the need for greater transparency and accountability in the use of personal data, and the risks associated with the misuse of AI and machine learning. The scandal also demonstrated the need for greater regulation of the tech industry. In the aftermath of the scandal, governments around the world have introduced new laws and regulations aimed at protecting consumers' personal data and ensuring the responsible use of AI. However, despite the lessons learned from the Cambridge Analytica scandal, there are still concerns about the use of AI and machine learning in politics. The potential for these technologies to be used to manipulate public opinion and influence elections remains a real threat. There are also concerns about the role of social media in the spread of misinformation and fake news. The Cambridge Analytica scandal highlighted the ease with which false information can be disseminated online, and the need for greater efforts to combat the spread of fake news and propaganda. In response to these concerns, many tech companies have introduced new measures to protect users' personal data and prevent the spread of misinformation. For example, Facebook has introduced new privacy settings and data sharing controls, and has pledged to increase transparency in its advertising policies. Governments around the world have also introduced new laws and regulations aimed at protecting consumers' personal data and ensuring the responsible use of AI. For example, the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR) has introduced strict rules governing the collection, use, and storage of personal data, and provides users with greater control over their data. Despite these efforts, the risks associated with the use of AI and machine learning in politics remain. As these technologies continue to evolve, it is likely that new risks and challenges will emerge. It is essential that governments, tech companies, and consumers work together to ensure that the benefits of these technologies are realized while minimizing their potential harms. Conclusion: the Cambridge Analytica scandal was a watershed moment in the history of the tech industry. It exposed the risks associated with the misuse of personal data and the power of AI and machine learning in politics. The scandal highlighted the need for greater transparency and accountability in the use of these technologies, and the need for stronger regulation of the tech industry. As we move forward, it is important that we learn from the lessons of the Cambridge Analytica scandal. We must work together to ensure that the benefits of AI and machine learning are realized while minimizing the risks associated with their use. Only by doing so can we ensure that these technologies continue to serve the greater good and promote the well-being of society as a whole. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please subscribe to our channel, Artificial Intelligent Finances, for more videos on the intersection of artificial intelligence and finance. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on this video to let us know your thoughts on deepfake technology and how it can be used for good. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.